You want to become tougher, to stop flinching at every little thing, to stop being a marionette in the hands of your own emotions. You want your mind to work for you, not to throw tantrums every time something doesn't go according to plan. But here's the problem. You don't know where to start. You read smart books. You watch motivational videos. You listen to podcasts on the subway. You collect information like a maniac collecting newspaper clippings. And your mind remains just as jittery and weak as it was. Because knowledge without practice is just expensive garbage. And your head is already stuffed to the brim. Seneca, that old Roman wolf who survived exile, betrayal by emperors, and the constant threat of death, wasn't a theorist. He was a practitioner. He didn't give recipes for happiness. He gave survival tools. Tools that turn a rag into steel and steel into adamant. Here are 5 principles. 5 hammer blows to your old, weak self. First, train your skull as hard as you train your biceps. You go to the gym. You lift iron, grunt, sweat. You want your body to be strong. But what about your head? Do you give it any load at all? Or does it just sit on a diet of reels and cat videos? Seneca put it bluntly. How praiseworthy it would be if people exercised their minds as much as they exercise their bodies, and strove for virtue with as much zeal as they strive for pleasure. You spend hours on your abs and biceps, but on thinking, not a single minute. Your brain goes flabby, like the belly of an office plankton. It stops being your weapon. It becomes your enemy. Give your skull a workout. Read. Think. Question. Seek answers. Without that, you're just a buffed-up fool. Second, train your mind to want what is, not what isn't. You want the world to adapt to you. You want the weather to be sunny, your boss to be wise, and your neighbors to be quiet. You want circumstances to be comfortable, like an old armchair. But the world won't bend to you. It will be what it is. And your job isn't to cry about it. It's to rise to meet it. Seneca said something that should be hanging on the wall of every winner. Let us train our minds to desire what the situation demands. This means pouring rain. Don't yell at the sky. Grab an umbrella. Boss is an idiot. Don't waste your nerves. Do your work. Wife left. Don't curl up in the fetal position. Learn to live alone. You don't bend reality to your will. You align your desires with reality. This isn't weakness. It's the highest level of mastery. It's when you stop being a rag and become a partner to fate. Third, make your skull an impregnable fortress. You're afraid. Afraid of getting fired. Afraid of being left. Afraid of not being appreciated. Afraid of dying poor and alone. These fears, they're like burglars. They break into your head, steal your energy, and kill your will. Seneca taught, the power of the mind is to be unconquerable. The happy life is to have a mind free, elevated, fearless, and steadfast. A mind that is beyond the reach of fear. You can't control the outside world. You can't stop a layoff, betrayal, or death. But you can build such a wall inside yourself that no horror can break through it. Start small. Stop being afraid of what can't kill you. Stop trembling over what you can't influence. Make your mind a fortress, and no one will enter without your permission. Fourth, make virtue a habit, not a heroic feat. You think being good is an innate quality? Like blue eyes or hair color? Bullshit. Virtue is a skill, and any skill is forged with blood and sweat. Seneca cut straight to it. No man becomes good by chance. Virtue is something which must be learned. No evil propensity of the human heart is so powerful that it may not be subdued by discipline. You weren't born strong, you become strong. Every time you choose the right thing over the easy thing. Every time you grit your teeth and do what you must, not what you want. It's like with muscles. The first workouts are hell, but after a month you won't recognize yourself. Start with the small stuff. Don't lie, even if it's convenient. Help, even if you don't feel like it. Hold your tongue, even when you want to scream. Fifth, train your skull every single day, no days off. You think reading one wise book once will change you forever? Huh. You wouldn't become Schwarzenegger after one set with a barbell. Mind training is a daily routine. Like brushing your teeth, like exercise, like morning coffee. Seneca insisted, we must practice every day. Each day acquires something that will fortify you against poverty, against death, against other misfortunes. This doesn't mean memorizing a tome of philosophy. It means read one page, reflect on one quote, make one effort you could have avoided. This is called discipline. Without it, you deflate like a balloon the moment the wind blows. 5 principles, 5 tools, 5 daily exercises that will turn your head from a haunted house into an impenetrable bunker. Seneca didn't pat your head. He didn't say, you're doing great, you'll make it. He said, here's what works. Take it, do it, or don't. It's your life, your loss. You can keep living on autopilot. You can keep crying into your pillow and whining that nothing works out. Or you can take this iron 5 and start rebuilding yourself. Right now, not Monday, today. Pick one rule, just one, and live by it for one day. Just one. Tomorrow, add the second. You are either the master of your skull or its slave. There is no third option. You have the keys. Open the door and start cleaning. Or keep living in the trash, your choice.